Okay, let's get to our first movement. This is kind of this is really the most important part of the closed guard, is understanding how to pull someone forward with the knees. So the rudimentary movement of pulling my knees forward, if you get into like a good base and kind of set yourself, like I will literally give myself a hernia before I pull somebody forward if I've got a sloppy closed guard with my knees fairly open and my legs fairly low. I just, by trying to pull directly at your hips, I'm trying to move your center of gravity where it's really well distributed with muscles that are not strong enough. So the adjustment that I'm going to make is I'm going to climb my hips as high up as I can, and I'm going to climb my guard up as high as I can. The way that I want to be pulling you with my knees is by clamping my knees to your torso, basically trying to create as much of a lever out of your spine as I can.
The knees are just under my armpit as opposed to here.
As opposed to down here. So like if you were to just even rest your arm, like I know like try to like open the closed guard like this is bullshit. But even you just resting your arms there, you're starting to access my legs as a lever. If I'm sloppy here, you could pop my guard open. So the first thing I'll be doing is setting my knees high, and I'm trying to rest my butt up on your thigh, close to your hips. Let's give a little bit of a back angle of this as well. So I'm climbing, and I want my heels.
Start low here.
So yeah, from here, you know, different grip fighting things I can be doing. I can even be using my hands to pull myself in. So I'm climbing using a bite with my heel against your lower back. The length of your legs will determine whether this is something you can do without uncrossing your ankles. You may have to briefly uncross your ankles so that you can keep your heels curled, and you can lift your hips up and place them closer to your partner. And then we recross our ankles and we bring our knees as tight as we can without again, I'm not going ham here, but I am creating enough tension that I've attached myself to your body high enough that I'm able to create a lever. Now, as I pull forward, I'm able to move you quite a bit more. Yeah. So, and again, differences in strength make up for really like poor technique. You can be not so great at pulling somebody forward in the closed guard, but if you've just got really strong abs and legs, you'll still be able to pull someone forward. But if we're dealing with a larger opponent, if we're dealing with any kind of deficit size-wise, butt up, heels crossed, knees tight. And when I'm pulling my partner, and there'll be other things we'll go over in future videos to do with like dealing with the arms. So just let's assume for now, yeah, that somebody's not posting on your chest. They're just trying to stay put. It's really easy. One note about this: if we were to do this in a fight, and you wanted to headbutt me, and I just pulled you, like I am massively amplifying the amount of force that somebody is generating. So whenever we do this, as we pull somebody forward, we pull our knees this way and then slightly to one side. So if someone's trying to headbutt me, I'm pulling them off to the side, having them headbutt the floor and the lava and AIDS needles located there. Well, make my jiu-jitsu ineffective.
It's true for MMA and for self-defense. But I have seen foreheads and noses broken in regular sparring. Absolutely,
and in jiu-jitsu competition. If I were to double collar grab you and pull you forward with this, I could absolutely hurt myself. So you know, my hands shouldn't be out of the way anyway. My hands should be here. So as I pull you, I should be able to guide you, underhook you, overhook you, whatever. But it is an important note that you're not trying to pull someone directly forward. You're trying to pull them slightly past you, so that both for the safety of your own face, and also just for attaining a dominant angle and trying to get out to some subsequent attacks. It's important to do this when you're pulling somebody forward from the closed guard. So yeah, this is how you want to do it, and hopefully it's going to help you out.